Good afternoon, boys and girls. So for those of you whose parents gave me their email addresses, you should have gotten a second packet from me today. So today I'm going to start just kind of working through that packet. The very beginning of it in the math section should be review for you. It's stuff we've already done. Towards the end of the math section, we start getting into time, which we haven't gotten to yet in class. So once we get down to that, I'll really kind of teach it more in depth. And then the reading is just long vowel practice, so that should be pretty easy for you too. But I'm looking at the first page of the math section, so I'm going to go over the first couple ones from there, and then on the second page as well. Like I said, these pages should be review for you because we did a whole chapter on this already. But let's take a look. Okay, so on the first page in the math section, we are looking at tally marks. Right? So tally marks we've done already. These should be familiar to you. We talked about how when you see that slash through a tally mark, that means it's 5. So instead of having to count each of the lines in a tally set, it's easiest to just count it by 5s. So 5, 10, 15. So we have 3 groups of 5, which is 15, and then we have more over here that are less than a group of 5. So we have 5, 10, 15, but this isn't a group of 5, so we have to count it by ones. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So you have 19 tally marks there. Your answer to the very first one is 19. It's easier to find the answer that way than it would be if you sat here and counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would take you a lot more time than if you just go by 5s. So same thing here. Count how many groups of 5 you have. We have 1, 2, so 5, 10, and then how many do we have left over? Really, you're doing 5 plus 5 plus the amount you have left over, which is 3. So we have 5, 10, then we have to count by ones, 11, 12, 13. So your answer to the second one is 13. And I'm going top to bottom in one row, and then you can go top to bottom in the second row. For number 3, same thing. You have one group of 5, so 5, and then we have to count by ones, 6, 7, 8, 9. So your answer to the first 3 are 19, 13, 9. That's what you should have. The rest of them should be pretty self-explanatory. Like I said, we've done that already, so you shouldn't have too much trouble with it. Once we start getting further down into time, I'll spend a little bit more time going over that since that's a new concept for you guys. And we're really just going to touch on that because you're going to do time a lot more in depth in 2nd grade anyway. So let's look at the second page. The second page, you have a chart. And they ask people what their favorite fast food is. So let's look. We have pizza. Draw our tally marks. We have fries. So they asked a group of people what their favorite fast food was. They surveyed a group of people, just like we did in class. And they tallied up how many people liked each burger. 1, 2, 3. Almost gave away the answer there. So first, they want us to find our totals. So we're going to do the same thing we did on the last page. We're going to count how many people liked pizza the most. And you're going to write yours. On your page, there's a spot to write underneath the chart. Your totals, I'm just going to write it next to this so that I can use the bottom of the board. But pizza, we have one group of 5. So 5, and then 1, 2. So 5, 6, 7. 7 people liked pizza the most. So you'll write that kind of down at the bottom. You'll see a slice of pizza, write 7 next to it. Fries, you have one group of 5. So 5, and then count by ones. 6, 7, 8, 9. So at that spot next to the picture of the fries, you'll write the number 9. And then the last one for burger, we have one group of 5, and that's it. So your answer will just be 5. So 7 people liked pizza, 9 people liked fries, and 5 people liked burgers. Let's look at those questions at the bottom. So they ask us first, which food was the most popular? Which food was the most popular? Which one had the most votes? So on that line, you're going to write a word. You're going to write either pizza, fries, or burger. Which one had the most votes? So which number is the biggest? 7, 9, or 5? Fries. So on the line next to the number 1, you're going to write the word fries. That was our most popular. Number 2 asks us, which food was the least popular? Which one did people like the least out of all of them? So find, we have pizza had 7, fries had 9, and burgers had 5. So find which number is the smallest. You should be able to do that on your own. Find which number is the smallest, and next to the number 2, write burger. Oh, well, I just told you the answer. Next to the number 2, write your answer, which is burger. Number 3 asks you how many people chose fries. So find next to your picture of the fries, or you can look up here, write how many people chose fries. And then the very last one involves a little bit of math. It wants to know how many more people chose fries than pizza. So we need to find both. 9 people chose fries and 7 people chose pizza. So we want to know how many more people liked fries. So we're finding the difference. We're finding the difference, which means we need to subtract. And when we subtract, we always start with what number? You should all be saying the answer right now. We always start with our bigger number. So 9 is our bigger number. And since we're finding the difference, we want to subtract. So we are doing 9 take away 7. So I'm going to draw 5. I drew 9 circles there. I drew them like our 10 frame. And how many are we going to cross off? 7. So we'll cross off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So see how many circles we have left there? Count them up, and then write that number on the line next to number 4. Good. So that should be pretty self-explanatory for you. The next page, where they ask people their favorite color, is pretty similar, but the numbers for that are a little bit bigger, but you should be able to do it. If you have any questions trying to solve that or figure that out, you can email me, you can text me, you can message me on Class Dojo, or every day at 2:30 I go live on Zoom, so you can come on there, and the meeting ID number will be in Class Dojo for your parents, so you can come on there and ask me any questions you have about the packet, and I will help you as much as I can. Like I said, we've done up till page 10. We've done all of this already. So through page 10 should be pretty easy for you. Page 10 is where time starts. So once we get down to there, I'll make sure I teach us a little bit more in depth, just because that's all going to be a little bit new for you guys. If you need a packet, if you don't have one, please send me your email and I will make sure you get one so you can follow along as I teach it. Even if you're not in my class, if you want your student or you want to have extra work, feel free to reach out and I can send you the packet too. Thanks. If you guys need anything, let me know. I miss you. Bye.